Have you ever lain awake with your heart pounding for no reason you could name and wondered if it meant something was wrong with your faith? If somewhere along the way you were told that a Christian who really trusted God would not feel this, that the anxiety itself was a kind of failure, then I want to begin by saying gently that you were handed a verdict that was never God's to give. There is a particular loneliness in being anxious and being a believer at the same time. The fear arrives in the body, the tight chest, the shallow breath, the 3 a.m. dread. And then a second voice arrives on top of it, whispering that if you were holier, this would stop. So you carry two weights instead of one: the anxiety and the shame about the anxiety. So let us be honest before we are comforted. That second weight is a lie, and it is a heavy one, and many faithful people have carried it for years. Tonight, I do not want to scold the fear out of you, as if feelings obeyed orders. I want to show you what your anxiety actually is, because it is not what you were told, and the truth of it is far kinder. Deep in your brain, there is a small structure, older than language, whose entire job is to keep you alive. It is your alarm, a smoke detector wired by God into the body, scanning the dark for threat. When it senses smoke, it does not consult your theology. It simply sounds, and the heart races, and the breath quickens, and the body gets ready to protect you. That is not sin. That is design. The trouble is not that you have an alarm. The trouble is that a good alarm can become oversensitive. After enough grief, enough fear, enough sleepless nights, the smoke detector starts going off when there is no fire. At an email, at a memory, at nothing at all. The system is not broken because you are faithless. It is doing exactly what it was built to do, only too often and too loud. Hear this clearly, because someone needs to say it to you plainly. God did not install a defective smoke detector and then condemn you for the noise. The racing heart is not a measure of your faith, any more than a smoke alarm is a measure of your character. It is a body doing its work in a world that has given it too much smoke. An alarm is honest about one thing and silent about another. It can tell you that it is sounding. It cannot tell you whether there is a fire. This is the quiet mercy hidden in the science. The feeling of danger and the fact of danger are not the same thing. Your body can be screaming flood while you are standing on dry ground. The fear is real. What it reports is not always true. And this is where grace stops being a slogan and becomes a practice. You learn slowly to thank the alarm for trying to protect you, and then to check the room. Sometimes checking the room means prayer. Sometimes it means a friend, or rest, or a doctor, or medicine that quiets an overactive alarm so you can hear God again. None of those is a failure of faith. Every one of them can be a gift from the God who made the body. The Lord who calmed the storm did not shame the disciples for being afraid of it. He was in the boat the whole time. He did not say, "You should not feel the wind." He said, "Peace." And the same voice that stilled the water is near to the body that cannot seem to still itself. You are not being punished by your own nervous system. You are being kept alive by it, in a world it was never meant to face alone. So, when the alarm sounds tonight, and the heart begins to race, Try not to add the second weight. Do not reach for the verdict that says this means your faith is small. Reach instead for the truth. This is my body's alarm, not God's judgment. And breathe, and let the wave crest and fall, because it always does. The feeling is loud. It is not the final word. And on the nights when you cannot quiet it on your own, when the alarm will not stop and the dark feels total, let that be permission, not shame, to reach for help. The same grace that meets you in prayer meets you in the doctor's office and the therapist's room and the steady hand of a friend. God is not offended by the help He provided. He is in all of it, the way He was in the boat. So rest if you can. Your mind may be loud tonight, but His grace is louder, and it does not rise and fall with your heartbeat. The alarm is not your enemy, and it is not your verdict. It is a tired smoke detector in a faithful house, and the one who lives in that house has not left, and will not when the morning comes. Your anxiety was never the measure of your faith. Grace is.